Oval, last season's wooden spooners, South Adelaide's Panthers, take the field against their semi-final conquerors and 1963 premiers, Port Adelaide. The Magpies snatched a one-point victory in the semi, and the second biggest crowd in South Australia's football history, over 56,000, are hoping for another thriller. From the bounce, Port moves straight into attack as a strong westerly wind blows across the ground. Within the first minute, Merritt kicks from an acute angle, but it's just offline for a behind. With a counter thrust, the Panthers move deep into Port's territory, and Roenfeld takes a good mark. His left-footed attempt is also wide as he even scores with a behind. Port drive forward, and a high mark is taken by Peter Obst. After receiving a 15-yard penalty, Obst has a great chance to kick the Magpies' first goal, but he's off target, and it's another behind. In their clashes this season, Port have a 2-1 winning margin, but the Panthers are playing on their home ground today, and Backman snaps their first goal after 10 minutes play. White sends South away again. Taking a great mark in the pack, Darley is within goal-kicking range. Making no mistake, Darley kicks through the centre, and Curly's kids have a 13-point lead. Port is striding hard to settle down, and McKay's mark gives them an opportunity. South playing hard and fast are making it tough for the Magpies. Port are being bustled and tend to hurry their kicks. Scoring their fifth behind, they trail by 2 goals at the end of the first quarter. The second quarter begins at a sizzling pace, and Roenfeld spoils Ellaway's marking attempt. The Panthers are faster to the ball, and Skuse speeds through. Ross and White both go for the ball, colliding heavily, but Ross holds the mark. Ross, possibly affected by the collision, is offline with his kick, and it's a behind. Although kicking with the wind, the Panthers are meeting an improved Magpie defense. Ian Day kicks downfield, putting South into an attacking position. Matching the Magpies in every department, the Panthers are giving their all under captain-coach Neil Curley, who was brought across from the West this season. The beaver-like Skuse is a constant threat to Port. White takes the ball off the pack to kick South's third goal. They're out to repeat the 1935 performance of Vic Johnson's team, who took the flag after being on the bottom of the ladder the previous season. Port, who have yet to score a goal, are in trouble and need to lift their game. Here's a chance as Hayes takes a fine mark. Hayes, who suffered a gashed shin in the semi-final, was one of 3 injured Port players to miss a week's training for today's match. The Magpies, through Freeman, get another behind. Their inaccurate kicking is proving expensive. From a throw-in, the Panthers spring into the attack again. Sharking behind the pack, Ross gets a long kick away, and Day dribbles it through for South's 4th goal. Smith gives the flying Skuse a chance, and he's away. His kick finds Jackson, who beats Ellaway to the mark. The Panthers are full of confidence and are driving home every advantage. Jackson gives South their 5th goal, and they lead by 26 points at half-time. The scoreboard telling the story of Port's lost opportunities. No goals, 10 behinds. On the resumption, Magpie giant Ian Hannaford opens with a long knock, but with superior speed, the Panthers take play away from Port. Cronjes picks up and passes to Cantilla. Receiving a well-placed pass, Day carries on, his kick stretching Port's defences to the limit. South's teamwork is at its peak, and White takes a splendid mark as the Panthers are poised to increase their lead. It's only 70 seconds into the third quarter, and White, with a perfect kick, scores his second goal of the match. Port came from 7 goals down to defeat South in the semi-final, and they need another big effort today to save the flag. Jeff Potter puts them in a good position, and after 57 minutes play, Freeman snaps their first goal. Gaining possession, Gill, one of Port's 5 big men, sends to Philp. Philp passes to Freeman, and he's awarded a free. "19-years-old Freeman kicks strongly as Port, heartened by their goal, are lifting their game. With intelligent sharking, Potter snaps another goal, and the Premier's combination appears at last to be moving into top gear. But Cantillo, with a brilliant mark over the pack, gains the initiative again for the Panthers. Cantillo, the tallest man on the field at 6 feet 5 inches, is offline with his kick, giving Port's defense a chance. But the Panthers, not to be outdone, retain possession and snap a behind. The experienced Magpies strike back as Bob Philp takes a high mark. Philp thumps the ball goalwards, and Freeman takes one of the best marks of the day. Freeman, the Magpies' youngest player, has already figured prominently in Port's 2 goals and is set to kick their third. It's there, and the Magpies are back in the fight. Potter kicks long and straight with 2 minutes of the quarter remaining and finds the center for the Magpies' 4th goal. They're 16 points down at three-quarter time and appear to be coming on strongly. The final quarter. Hannaford again wins the ruck, but the Panthers' pace gives them the edge. The big boy from Darwin, David Cantillo, is on the spot again and is judged by the majority as the best player on the field. His long kick rolls through for a behind. Port are given no quarter by their younger rivals, who are charging forward and looking dangerous. But Traynor takes a saving mark in the goal square, and his clearing kick to the flank gives the Premiers a chance to counter the attack. And they desperately want a breakthrough. The reliable Freeman is there and kicks his 3rd goal. With 22 points in the match, he's Port's highest scorer. But Port are outsped by South. Skuse takes a good mark against taller opposition. Skuse kicks his 1st goal, and the Panthers go to a 19-point lead, and victory is in sight. Ian Day has a great opportunity of sealing the flag for South. His kick is through the center in a great moment for Daisy, who now goes into retirement as South win the premiership 9 goals, 15 to Port's 5-12. It's South's first flag since 1938, and their 3rd in 29 years. And in all 3, they've defeated the famous Port Adelaide Magpies.